The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
What? It was so small I couldn't see it.
That's what she said.
Editor, please leave all that in.
Way to go with the sex jokes, Al Franken. Oh, too soon.
He wasn't good enough, smart enough, and doggone it, people hated him.
I like him.
You know, swinging back and forth in the chair and not talking to the mic is a good way to never be heard, you
I'm
dick.
sorry, we haven't started the game yet.
Yeah, no, we're starting with the eraser throw because it was a small penis joke, and that's funny.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, it's funny.
We leave the dick jokes in, Lucas.
It's a small dick. It's funny.
Lucas edited out like 11 dick jokes, and they were counting dick jokes, and it made it very confusing.
He edited them back in.
So I told him to put it back in.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Sounds legitimate.
What do you guys want to do?
Rest.
Okay, we're standing at the top of these stairs, right?
You're actually in a bedroom.
Yeah, we are in a bedroom.
Yeah. I thought we were in the hallway in between the bedrooms and the...
There was no hallway.
I need to redraw it for him.
There was a bedroom, and then there was like another bit room, but I don't know if that wasn't.
It was like a small library or place with a chaise lounge.
Yeah.
It's a circular tower, so it literally is just the half moon was the chaise lounge area, and then there was another connected bit that was a bedroom.
Okay. I love how you say chaise.
Thank you. I think.
No. Your pronunciation's excellent. I like hearing that word.
Well, I need to sleep.
It pleases me.
Merci beaucoup.
No, you don't need to sleep.
Putain.
Is a short rest do it?
I don't have to censor it if it's in another language.
Children.
The
Ferme la bouche.
You sound like Madame Mance de la France. I hated that. That's how I would say her name, too, just to piss her off.
What would you like to do, Davun?
Does his lowered hit point max go away on a long or a short rest?
I feel like you asked this before.
I'm sure we did every time we fought a vampire.
It's been a while.
What do you remember?
It's been a while.
Short
I don't know.
rest.
Davun's the healer guy. I'm sure he would know something about that.
Jeff is giving 0 this evening.
How about a medicine check?
Sure. He's doomed to death.
He is.
You should put him out of his misery now.
He's going to turn any minute.
Hurry, kill him. Kill him with fire.
No,
He's not dead. Kill it.
I got an 11.
I believe it is long rest.
Okay. Good enough for me. Anybody?
I'm sorry.
I wasn't listening to you.
Great start to the evening.
It's perfect.
No, seriously, what did you say?
He's wanting to take a long rest. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm distracted by how comfortable this chair is.
Next week, Matt gets a wooden bench.
I got full hit points. I'm good.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think I do too.
I literally have full hit points, all my key points. I'm good.
No, I don't have full hit points, but
It's almost like, being a range fighter. You're not really that great. It sneaks up on you. It's weird.
She's leaning into the mic when you make those quips, so Jeff doesn't have to turn you up so much.
Turn me up, Jeff.
well, when I do, you start sounding like this.
At least I don't suck so bad I had to get my own damn microphone.
No, we do need to get you your own microphone. We just don't have a plug for it.
We're all shoot you.
I like how Jeff has been learning all this sound stuff because now he understands the pain that I have suffered through with this podcast. Yeah, the only person who probably doesn't need their own mic is Troy. And I should be on the opposite side of Troy, but that would be all kinds of up, so we don't do that.
I win.
I mean,
What do you guys want to do?
as far as winning the lottery, yeah, you win.
You have like temporary or like your max is down. Right?
My max is down until a long rest, yes.
Okay.
I don't think a long rest is a great idea.
Yeah, and
Not at this
Tower
state.
of Demons.
Rain, pattering on the windows, tap, 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 tap. claw marks of things clawing around on the outside of it.
I mean, we can attempt it, but I doubt we'll get through it.
I don't know. You won't know until you try it.
Davun will cast Aid on the three of you.
Which does
Your hit point max goes up by 10 because I cast it at a higher level
temporarily.
for 8 hours.
Okay.
Do I get that? Max?
Yes.
Okay, great.
But note that does go away after 8 hours.
Neat.
All right. That put me at least closer to where I was.
You going to stop whining about it now?
No. Still down.
How long have you been playing with Lucas?
You want to buy some arrows?
Lucas is still bitching about being shot in the face with a damn ashtray.
Okay, when you guys were on your way up here, you guys took the stairs. Were there other floors? Or was it a straight shot?
Let me look at my notes, Beth. Yes.
There were other floors.
There was 2 other floors.
Hey, Grudgy McGregorson.
Nay.
To make you feel better, I killed Beth that evening.
I know. Very happy.
She's wandering around Chult somewhere with a little yellow flower attached to her head.
Whatever. I don't know what any of that means.
Down a floor?
Down a floor.
Down a floor we go.
Down a floor? Okay.
Or is there more up?
There is always more up.
No.
I thought we hit the top.
I don't believe so. Let me look at the map again. It's been a while since I looked at it at work.
Have you been working?
Nope.
Try not to.
Must be nice.
It's like
So the stairs that that Pithur and Unda came up, they spiraled up to the spot where you were standing on the carpet.
No.
Or sorry, not
Those
Pithur.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pointed over here. I said you. Let's just lay this out here right now. I am in no shape to DM, so we'll see how this goes. It is Christmas time, and I'm exhausted from presents and yes,
What else is new?
All right. Well, I can't wait for Jeff to totally butt us in the abyss. So
all kinds of euphemisms.
yeah. My mind just went boom, 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 boom.
Unda and the monk came up a spiral staircase that basically went all the way up. Their staircase stopped at the floor that you got on. It stopped there with the painting and with the elevator where you guys came up, the express elevator, and the rug. However, there is another spiral staircase that starts right where the elevator landed and goes up farther.
Okay.
They're sort of side by side, if that makes sense.
Up or down?
Always up.
I'm okay with whatever. I will follow you.
Yeah, I'm going with up.
Cool.
Defensible position in case we wanted to have a long rest.
Sure.
Absolve yourself of that thinking.
So you're headed up?
I thought it was super ironical.
You travel, it's a short distance. You go up about 20 feet to a landing. There's a landing with a door to your right. And the spiral staircase continues up.
Door?
Perceive the door.
Okay. Perceive the door.
24. 3. 23.
23.
Yeah.
You hear meowing.
That's it?
That's what you perceive.
I perceive meowing.
Does it sound like it has acid reflux?
It does. In fact.
Nobody's going to get that.
Does it sound skeletal?
Nobody's going to get that reference.
I open the
That's
door.
a slow burn. Just like acid reflux.
Open the door.
You open the door. The low ceiling of this 20-foot square room presses down on you. Torn and broken couches lie in heaps, haphazardly strewn about. Deep claw marks cover the hardwood furniture, and the once lush upholstery has been sliced to shreds. From the dark shadows amid the rubble, 3 pairs of green eyes stare back at you.
Lucas, that means 6 eyes.
So as you step in, you kind of step
sense.
in about 5 feet and turn to the left, and that's where sort of the 20-foot square room is. And like I said, it just looks like these cats have had the run of this room for a long time. This upholstery might have been nice before, if any of you ever had a cat, like, they're kind of ass.
Yeah, they are.
And straight past through the cats, there's another door.
Can we like completely see the cats? Or is it like a Cerberus cat? Because that'd be awesome.
You can't see the cats. All you can see is sort of green eyes staring at you.
That's terrifying. Something's going to happen. So
Obviously.
let's
Even people
maybe
that
just like throw one of
Is
my rocks
anyone-
with my sling at it.
Is anyone trained in animal handling?
Yes.
Roll animal handling for me.
Yeah, I got +1, I guess.
18.
I'll let that sit.
It's a bit weird the way that they're regarding you. Obviously, being a barbarian Pithur, you've encountered both magical and what we can call mundane animals, right? They're sort of staring at you intently in a bit of a strange way. Like, normally, there's this assertion of dominance with animals, you know, whether they're domesticated or feral. So either they have very strongly asserted their dominance in their opinion against 7 and change foot you, or there might be something else going on.
So there's some cats over here, but there's another door. Do you guys want to investigate further, or where do you want to go?
Do these cats have tailbones?
I just see eyes.
Okay, just curious. Ongoing argument, IRL.
Like normal cat glowing eyes or glowing cat eyes?
Like
it's a really good question.
Cat eyes? Okay.
It's a really good question.
I'm going to assume that perhaps one of you may or may not be carrying a light source. Like, it's more of the standard...
Reflection.
Right, yes.
It's more than the standard reflection?
No. It's essentially the standard reflection. Like, when you flash a flashlight out and you catch an animal dies, you know, you get that ping.
Okay.
But this whole time, as you're kind of standing there looking, they've not stopped looking at you.
I'll walk across the room. Are they following?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The eyes follow.
But the cats' bodies don't?
You can't really see the bodies. They're kind of tucked into the rubble of the room. You know, kind of like sometimes cats will kind of get into, I don't want to quite call it a nest, but you know what I mean? Like they get into a little comfy, cozy hole where they, you know, can feel safe. They're in that, and they're just tracking. And as you kind of split apart, you notice one of them specifically tracks Davun, while the other two remain looking at the rest of the group.
So, maybe these cats are like the eyes of Strahd or something. Sure, he's got little spies in every room. It's like a camera system.
I mean, yeah.
He said
I think that's unavoidable in this place.
The cat's neck makes that noise as you walk across the room.
Are you just walking across the room? Are you doing anything?
I walk around the other way.
You notice one of the other cats watch you.
Hey, Unda.
I start going like back and forth like this to see.
You don't get the whole head turned back and forth, but the eyes are kind of just tracking your movement.
You said witches were a thing, didn't you?
We did fight a coven.
No, those were hags.
He's close enough.
No, if he's asking Unda a question, you can't assume based on partial data. Or you can't Lucas it.
The information Unda was given was that those were witches.
Oh, okay.
He didn't realize they were hags.
Okay.
So
Unda does know that there are many, many dangerous things.
absolutely.
But I would agree with Lucas. Probably it is unlikely that the superstitious folk of Barovia would separate and distinguish between something like the Baba Lysaga and a hag and an actual witch. They would probably call all of it a witch.
So what's the deal with witches?
I'm thinking familiars.
Speak to me as if I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't warlocks
As in-
have those as well?
You remember how Pickle Britches could watch through Olivia's eyes?
I'm talking as the character.
Oh.
Yeah, when he talks,
okay.
he's always the character.
I thought this was Troy being an idiot, not Pithur.
It's hard to distinguish.
All of you.
I didn't say nothing about you.
We're still recording in 2017, so it's still the year of being to each other. 2018 will be the year of being nice to each other.
Nope.
No,
Don't
probably
count
not.
on it.
Okay, I'm betting it may not be Strahd's eyes, but I'm betting somebody's watching through those eyes.
Oh, well, in that case,
Pew! I throw up the birds at them. Do they react?
Nope.
Perhaps whoever is watching us through that door.
open it with one of the cats.
Mage hand a cat.
No, like just grab it by the scruff of the neck and, punch the door.
Okay, I'm going to the door.
Would you like to open the door?
Yes, I will.
I kind of want to approach the cats.
You go right
You
ahead.
can approach the cats.
I'm approaching the cats.
You approach the cats.
Yeah.
You approach the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I try to pet one.
When you start reaching your hand in there, the head's back farther into the debris, so you can't reach them. They just sort of scoot backwards on their haunches.
Could I get one and eat it?
Suppose you could try. Make me a
It's a great idea, actually.
make me a dex check.
You're good at those.
Yay!
There you go.
What'd you roll?
Well, and is it a check or a
Yeah, just roll and add your dex modifier.
8?
I'm going to assume a cat will beat that.
Fair enough.
I rolled a 12, and I'm going to assume it has a dex modifier, so
Yeah.
it just darts back. You hear,
You got 2 more chances. There's 3 cats.
No, they probably all scattered. Because they're all connected to the same body.
Davin, as you open the door, you see heavy beams
animal
that
trap.
support the ceiling of this large room and the outer wall, which curves to follow the shape of the tower. Dim light filters into the room through the steel lattice squares of 2 leaded glass windows. Several tables stand throughout the room, weighed down by stacks of glass jars and bottles, all of them bearing labels.
Okay, I'll take a look at some of the labels.
You see things like Eye of Newt and Hair of Bat, Snail Hearts, and Frog's Breath, etc.
Cool. Is there another door, or do we need to keep going up?
So this room is... Are they doing these by tens? Sorry, I had this thought earlier because I think they're doing this... I think they're doing the castle by tens and I can never remember. I don't want to describe the room as way too small.
One of these cats is the witch. Just wait.
20-foot square would be a 10 by 10 room, right?
No. It'd be 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot.
Well, that's in 3 dimensions. That's a cube.
There's 5.
So yeah, they're doing... I just need
5 what?
5-dimensional cube. It was a callback. Never mind.
to...
Okay.
Did you get it now?
Yes, I get it.
I didn't. Is it one of the games you guys played?
The Delta
You
Green
were there
played.
too.
The one with the
There's a trail. Yeah,
Yes.
the trail. Through, yeah.
So, the room is about 40 feet long, and then it curves, obviously, the outside, so that cuts out some of the dimension.
Yeah.
But it's about 12 to 15 feet from the wall to the outside edge. And there is another door in that same wall, kind of leading to the inside part of the tower, as it were. So, yes, there is another door that you have not gone in.
Okay. I will let them know, guys, come on. There are definitely witches about.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
If this is a witch, beware of the doors. They could be marked. They could
Or
be
perhaps
trapped.
bewitched.
But don't dump.
Davin will cast Detect Magic.
Well, that's an interesting thing.
And spend an action observing the room.
Just want to make sure there's no wards in there. You might blow up.
Ooh, should I use the Wand of Secrets?
It's not a bad idea.
I wouldn't right now because there's nowhere for secrets to really be.
There's everywhere for secrets to be in this castle.
Not in this tower, because if there's another door that opens out somewhere, it's going to go outside the tower.
That's probably true.
If we see a void in the architecture, then maybe. But
So while I'm sorry, I'm thinking about that, Jeff. Detect magic is only within your sight range, right?
yes.
Okay. So you can only investigate the room. Are you using Wand of Secrets, Matt, or no?
No, it was voted down. I'm good.
Okay. You be you, man.
Well, I mean, we only got 3 charges on it.
I don't think you detect any magic in this room. I mean, I think the argument would be
It's just components.
correct. Yes, that would be the argument. Is are components magical? And I
Right.
don't think they necessarily inherently are.
But if there was a glyph of warding on the door or
Correct.
something, it would show.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Okay.
And we're not
How
seeing-
long can you detect magic?
I think that's 10 minutes.
I believe it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me
Matt's
check.
not. No. I was just going to go around the table. So Matt's not doing anything with his Wand of Secrets. Are you doing anything else, Monk?
Unless I get the inkling that I can catch a cat for a snack.
10 minutes.
Then I'm
Okay.
good.
And that's concentration?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm just following the dwarf at this point.
Same.
Okay. So you're all standing around the room as you see Davin kind of look around the room.
I guess I'll check out the
Oh.
ingredients. I don't know.
I am mistaken. It is not within sight. It is within 30 feet of me. I can detect it, and I have to spend an action to study it.
Okay. So you can detect magic within 30 feet of you.
Yes.
For 10 minutes as you walk around. Yeah.
Okay. That changes things just a little bit. There's a whole lot of magic on the other side of that door.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that this is sort of like heat sense or something, like you're kind of seeing blips.
Does it give you school?
If I take the time to study it. Otherwise,
Can't
it's
through a wall, can you?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
If I can sense it, I can study that aura.
Right.
It's kind of like walking by a heater. You walk by, you can sense the heat in this spot.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Like, hey, this tastes blue.
You detect a significant number of auras on the opposite side of that door.
Okay,
Auras. Eek.
guys, we need to watch it going through the store
Why?
because there's quite a bit of magic on the other side. I can't tell what it is.
Can you tell how much of it there is?
Enough to make me go, oh,
Should we kill the cats? Do witches' cats do a thing that I don't know?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but
Yo, let's just say you're wrong. Let's kill the cats.
I think that
I need 145 experience points.
A cat is not worth
Cat's
145
probably worth like
experience
one.
points.
What did 3 cats be?
Live to win.
Witch cats? They're witch cats.
they're familiars, so they are a part of the witch, which means you wouldn't get XP for killing them. You have to kill the witch.
But that's the thing. Like, if they're part of the witch, like, I just feel like they store spells or something weird. If we kill them, they would weaken the witch. Yeah.
Nah.
You just said they're part of the witch.
No.
I mean, can they command them to do things though?
Like, is it a free action for them to be like, claw at the big one?
I don't know, maybe.
All right, let's kill the.
Let's kill the cats.
Kill the rabbit, kill the
If you kill the cats, maybe it'll draw out whatever's behind that door.
Ooh, yeah, then we're on our grounds. A couple of you set up by the door, and I'll go kill the cats.
If you can catch them.
Okay.
Okay, conceal yourselves.
Matt,
Now I'm actively.
I'm gonna cast
hunting
guidance on myself.
I'll knock an arrow and ready it.
cats. I will attack my cats.
Can I say that I have popcorn in my rations?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you doing the Michael Jackson? I'm just giving the comments.
Yeah. I'm watching you try and kill cats.
Cool. What do I gotta do to kill cats?
I'm gonna take a long rest while you're doing this.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at things, and now you've got me really thinking about a few things. So now I have to think.
Does that 30 feet go up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see through the floor and through the ceiling as well.
Not really.
I mean, yes, but it's if you're going 20 feet with every step of the stairs.
It's 30, I think. But yes.
Is the stone thicker than 1 foot?
The stone itself, yeah, probably. I'd have to
Between
look.
floors or between
Floors in
rooms?
the tower would be floorboards.
In here, I think it's stone. Damn it! You guys are asking me all these questions that I memorized like a year ago.
Hey, architecture and cat anatomy. Both hitting this episode. Good job, guys.
We did it.
Full circle.
We did it, Reddit.
The spell can
so-
penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
I'm looking to see if it tells me. I know it's thick though, and I think it's all based on the map. It's all stone. So from here on out, I'll give you what you're on the level with, but not up and down.
Okay.
I think
Works.
that's just the easiest way to do that
Works
because
for me.
it's full of flagstones. So you're gonna try and kill some cats. So where is everybody? Is everybody in the same room with the cats then?
Yeah.
Like,
We haven't opened the door to the next room yet.
Yeah.
I'm in the component room.
Okay, so you're in the component
I
room.
thought that was one large room.
No,
No.
there's 2 rooms. The cats went in one room, we opened a door, went to another room.
And then
then
there's
there's
another
another-
room going off of that one.
Okay.
We haven't opened yet.
I'm the dude in the room in the other room with the other dude in the room. Yeah.
I will be in the cat room in the corner with an arrow knocked on my bow.
Good call.
Okay.
Roll initiative for cats.
Matt, make me a dex check.
21.
Nice.
You snag yourself a cat. As it goes running about, you begin pushing some couches away. You see one, it tries to leap. You grab it.
Okay, I've got it.
Yep.
I'm gonna tear its heart out with my teeth.
Cool.
But you
That's-
kept pressing on me that, like, it needs to be living blood.
Yeah, no, you
You
get
really
it.
don't want to eat my friends till we're done with this.
No,
I eat
it,
them.
you
No.
taste it and you're like, This is gonna be good. Oh, it's really not. It's not satisfying. It's mediocre.
It's an undead cat.
It's MCL kitchen food.
like MCL.
Is it a familiar?
Am I gleaning?
Because if it is, it dies, it's not there.
This is me looking in the back of the book for something else.
Okay.
And as you bite into it, and you're like, oh, I should be able to get something, and everything should be fine. You all see the cat vanish.
God damn ghost cats.
Piss off, ghost.
All right, well, now I just get my quarterstaff and just try to nunchuck the other two.
So elegant.
As all that nonsense is going on.
Davun's going to study the auras as best he can.
Probably doing that while he's eating the cat.
Yep.
Yeah. No. How many hit points does Davun have?
Oh, shit. Total or?
Current.
Current, 55.
Is that plus your 10 that you just added?
That's
not
only good for 3 people.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That was nice of you.
That's unfortunate.
Some low numbers in there.
It's almost max damage. Oh, that should have been my 2017.
As you're watching Dipstick go after the cat,
I'm watching the auras.
Yeah, he said you're studying them.
I understand that. You look at that. One of the auras is now closer to the wall than it was before. And you feel a little tingle in the back of your head. Like almost a suggestion that it'd not be a good time to take a nap.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that now you're visibly seeing a witch, like, looking out of the crack in the door, pointing in your general direction as she attempted to cast sleep. I was hoping that 78 would be enough, but then you said 52. I'm like, f***. She tried to cast sleep on you.
Cool. Hey, guys.
Let's just go ahead and roll initiative, because that's probably the easiest way to take care of this.
14.
18.
12.
10.
Monk, you are currently biting a now non-existent cat.
No, we finished that part.
It was happening at the same time.
Well, whatever. Okay.
I'm trying to create narration here. It's my job. Give me a second here.
I'm trying to fight you. It's my job.
Well, you suck at your job.
Because you wanted to chew on cats.
I was just trying something.
You kind of bite, you got nothing, and then you hear Davun screaming, "Guys!"
Oh, golly.
Rip. What do you want to do?
You want to fight witches? You want to leave the
Oh,
room?
you're asking me? Oh,
Yeah, it's your turn,
on you.
Mr. Dexterity.
So, is this a stone wall right here?
Yup, the solid lines are in fact walls.
Or is it a stone wall, I asked?
Yes,
Okay.
Jackson.
That passes for humor here.
No, that was a hilarious joke. I'm sorry you didn't get it.
That's why everybody laughed. I got it. Anyway.
We laughed on the inside.
He didn't get it. See, a joke also requires timing, so you got to get it within the elapsed amount of time. Otherwise, you don't laugh.
he yells. I would probably just be like, "What?" And I would come to him.
Okay.
So,
Pithur.
He cast Detect Magic. I would probably be privy to that. I'm assuming that he would have,
Yes, I would have been explaining it.
pointed out. So I'm going to ready in action.
I mean, she's got her hand through the door. She was trying to cast something on Davun.
Chop her hand
Open
off.
door?
I mean, more or less, yeah. It's open about enough for her to... She has to have visual sight of who she's casting on.
Gotcha.
So she opened the door just enough to cast the one who...
Door in then.
Well, I
Bash
mean,
her with
it's almost like you could do that because you're a barbarian and
it. Eat a dick. I'm raging.
hope you woke the kid up.
Do I get advantage on anything?
You're gonna be. See my wife
That
raging
is
here in a minute.
That is a crit 20
On a door.
on the lady. You stick.
You said you were kicking in a door.
So
Okay. Yeah, you miss. Go ahead. I mean, the witches, man. Like
12 plus What am I adding again? 19, 23.
So you... yeah. So you kick in the door, and like I said, the witch has sort of tucked herself...
Go ahead.
The witch has sort of tucked herself back. You know what I mean? Like, she was just enough to get an eyeball out of the door, right? So she could see the target. And when you kick the door in, you spin her around so hard that she kind of gets knocked around a bit. And then you just... Are you using Spear of Destiny?
Yes.
She's just kind of a sitting target, and you just push right through the middle, through the innards, and you just see her slump on the end of your spear. And you drop her.
No.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I just looked and I was like, oh!
Figured by now there was at least enough chatter that some people would figure it out.
I totally thought you were a girl.
You get 10 hit points because you just killed her.
Oh, did she die?
Yeah, no, she's real dead.
She did.
The room appears empty otherwise.
Alrighty.
Unda.
I will trounce into the room.
You hear death rattle from the other room. Before you can get to the door, it slams shut.
What? No.
It's your turn.
I'm standing in the corner and ready in an action. If anything else comes out of there that's not one of my companions, I will fire an arrow at it.
Okay. The vampire spawn pulls you through the window that's right there.
It's fair.
Jeff, it's your turn.
I deserve that.
I feel like Cody needs to have a voice for the narrator so that we know when it's in character and not.
No, it's more fun that way.
It's 100% more fun doing it my way. That's why I do it this way.
Okay, so she's dead.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna move past Pithur into the room.
You still see big auras of things?
Yes.
You, in fact, see 7 auras as you move into the room.
I see 7 auras.
7 independent auras, yes.
Are they moving?
Well, it's combat, so you only have a few seconds to notice. The one aura is coming from the cauldron in the middle of the room, which is not moving. Yet.
Okay. Are there objects around that I would know that the auras are coming from that, or is it something invisible that I'm picking up magic?
We'll take door number 2.
Okay. There's 7 of them, and I will...
6 of them.
Oh, there's 6 now.
Throw a bomb.
One was a cauldron.
One was a cauldron.
Okay.
Green glowing wisps of steam bubble up from a fat black cauldron in the center of this dark, oppressive room. Surrounding the cauldron are 7 tall stools.
Because there were 7 witches. One's dead.
Okay. So I can pick out the auras.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that Detect Magic is going to defeat invisibility.
Just not yes.
Okay.
Does now if it didn't.
Don't rule Nazi this.
If you can detect auras, how would you not know roughly where they are?
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to assign you disadvantage to attack an invisible foe, but
Yeah.
that seems fair.
If you can see the aura, you can see it, right?
You see the aura of a person that's about 5 feet tall. That doesn't mean you could tell where their neck is for a strike.
Aim for the ankles. That's what I do.
That's because you're at that level.
And that's because you like to...
That was the joke. That was the joke.
I'm going to cast Create Water.
How long does Create Water take?
It's an action.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I'm making it rain.
Thank you. Thank you for setting it up so they could easily knock it down. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jeff.
2017 list.
I love it that they were all ready to do it. It's,
Okay. So now it's raining.
yeah.
You now see 6 Hollow Man-esque forms.
Hollow man.
And if there's a fire underneath that cauldron, it's probably getting doused.
That's fair. It may or may not. We'll worry about that after. I think the 6 forms are of more importance to you at the moment.
Yep.
All right. Let's
Depends on what's in that vat.
Well, let's kick it over.
Or dunk one of them in it.
It's Gip! Oh my god.
Do we need to add 6?
Well, they're not visible yet.
Well, they're wet.
Yes, on their turn they're going to be visible because they're going to start casting spells. So I'll drop them in there in a second. I'm just deciding what I want to cast. because I did not expect it to go this way. I mean, they've got 2 targets, so 3 apiece seems about fair. I'm going to need some saving throws. I just need to figure out... let's start with... let's do this one first. So can you each make 2 con saving throws apiece?
Even the ones that aren't in line of sight?
What's it against?
No, just the 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
It is against... Are you asking spell type, or are you asking what is your bonus for con?
Oh, my bonus... No, if it's against poison, I have advantage.
Yes, you get advantage.
Cool!
Saving throws?
Correct.
23 and 17.
Pretty sure that's plenty.
14 and 25.
Okay. So 4 of them on each side of the room appear out of nowhere as they are, well, not nowhere, because you are seeing them doused in rain, and poison-like shit comes flying out of their hands. Sorry. I wasn't reading that right. I thought it was an area of effect. It's not. I gotta hit you first. So I hate spellcasters. What's your AC?
18.
And your AC?
17.
Ooh.
So that's... You only need to make 1 save, so you're alright. I actually hit him twice. Dice on the floor. So 1 hits Davun and 2 hit Troy. You made your saves. Davun takes 15 points of damage.
Poison damage?
Yes.
So I take 7.
Oh, you get it. You have resistance against it?
I do.
Gotcha. And Troy takes 14 from 1 hit and 9 from the other.
So 21 or 7 and 4. Yeah, 11.
You're doing me math.
Wow.
Ah, sick burn, Lucas.
Well, can't laugh at yourself.
And then I need... I think it's Constitution? No, not Constitution. Wisdom saving throws from both of you.
5.
14.
14's good. All of you suddenly see Pithur suddenly falls over with titters and giggles as he rolls on the floor.
It's a tickle fight.
I'm not sure how Goliath laughs, but it sounds it's almost terrifying to you guys because you've never heard him express joy before.
Because I've been around these motherfuckers.
Monk, it's your turn.
Okay. Did anybody cast a spell and is now visible?
A lot of them.
Not in that room.
They're all in here.
No, I thought you
Yeah.
said 4 of them became visible.
All 6 of them are now because they all cast spells.
Okay, so set those up and then I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Well, first off, you have to get past the giant laughing Goliath who's laying in front of the door.
I don't think that's going to be a dexterous problem.
Actually, I had moved to the corner. Oh. Lucas keeps touching me.
Sorry. I like to touch you.
He's lonely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a cauldron in the middle of the room, so it'll be hard for you to slip around it if you want
Okay.
to stand, unless you want to stand in the cauldron.
No, it's fine. I'll start punching this one.
Okie dokie. You can definitely give it a shot.
With my key empowered strikes. Does a nat 20 hit?
Nope. They are immune to rolls that are even. It is a special Barovian witch thing.
6 damage.
Okay. You punch that one in the face for 6 damage. You hear
Oh,
brittle...
wait. No, it was max. I'm sorry. It was a crit. Right? So,
No,
You rolled twice and had the modifier
Oh,
once.
I assumed you did that.
Nope, I didn't. So, 9 damage.
Okay.
I've
You hear
been a month. Sorry.
of a game you've been playing for 3 years.
Oh, we'll save. Let's go.
At least it's a rule.
Used to be.
Still a rule. They just call it something different.
Yeah. You know what? Slavery used to be a rule.
Wow. You're comparing will saves to slavery.
Nope. Just you. Let's go.
It's your action still.
Oh, okay. That was still up?
As I was trying to say, you hear brittle old lady bones break as you punch an old woman.
Okay. But she's still awake and alive and stuff, right?
Yep, she's
Okay.
still kicking. Go ahead and kill Grandma.
19 for max damage, 11.
Yes, she's dead, Matt. You killed Grandma. You
Well, just want to make sure so I can get my temp hit points. I'm up over 100 now. This is great. And I'll go ahead and punch this one right here.
Welcome to the club.
Yay. For 17.
You hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay. Matt starts punching many, many, many old ladies. That's right. Matt hits old women. Pithur.
I also eat cats.
I believe you get to make a will saving throw to see if you can stop laughing. Too bad you can't pass a will saving throw because it doesn't exist anymore.
20.
Well, you needed a wisdom saving throw, so...
It's still a 20. How about that?
You are, at the end of your turn, you stop giggling and wonder what the hell you're doing, but it does cost you this round. Because that's how the spell works. Unda!
I'm not sure if it'll matter whether or not I cast silence in the room. These things are easy to kill, but they have a lot of spells.
For those of you at home waiting with bated breath like the rest of us, he moved his character over to see through the door.
Screw it. I'll throw silence in the room.
Okay. Bloop.
It should cover the whole room.
Right, yeah.
Yep. It does.
That is my action.
You no longer hear hilarious Goliath laughing.
Good, because it was creepy.
I finished at the end of my turn, as you said.
Davun.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was he able to stand up during that turn or no?
No.
Okay. Because movement is not an action?
No, I mean, he does not... The laughter does not end until the end of his turn. He makes the save at the end of his turn. And whatever you do, do it silently.
Are we playing
Go ahead.
rock, scissors?
I'll hit the one that I can reach with the axe.
That seems like a good call.
I doubt a... Where is that? 12 is going to hit.
It does.
Oh,
They are, in fact, weak old ladies. You actually interrupted their sewing circle, and they just wanted you to shush.
9 damage.
We'll just take care of it.
Is it a plant?
No, not a plant.
Okay. Just checking.
Nah. No, not a plant.
Oh, no.
She's, in fact, not a plant.
Still not a plant.
But you have a magical weapon you can summon?
Not in silence.
Oh, that's weird.
Sad you don't get that extra attack, isn't it? So let's just shift them all up then.
Where to?
One's gonna take the advantage attack on the downed barbarian because why not? The next one's going to rush up to Matt.
Here.
There because there's a cauldron in the middle of the room. They're going to be 2 on either side of Jeff, and then we'll go 1 more at Matt. As they realize that they can't cast any spells, they draw small daggers. It's close enough.
There's a cauldron in the middle.
Yep.
I'm guessing 10 foot. Sure.
That's a hot tub.
Too hot in the hot tub.
So 2 swing at Jeff with small daggers. I roll a 20. And a 19.
Jeez.
One stabs you behind the eye, the other one in the ear.
Takes your other hand off.
For a total of 6 damage, as you get stabbed twice by their wicked, nasty daggers. Matt, I rolled 15, so I probably missed, and that definitely missed. And I get advantage on the downed barbarian. 20 hits. She does 1 damage. She happens to more nick you as she stumbles in the water. Back to the top of the order, Matt.
I will hit this one that I already hit.
Seems like a good call. Matt punches another old lady in the face.
For, let's see, 23 to hit, and that would be 9 damage.
She falls to the floor. You hear bones break behind her nose. You're pretty sure you did that thing where you shove the nose bone up into the brain pan.
They say that can't really happen. I just saw a thing about it the other day.
You're fighting witches in a magic castle.
Oh, no, I was making conversation. Okay, and I'll get this one, because I imagine he'll get that one. So,
Sure, go ahead.
Unnatural 20 for 6 damage. I'm going to hit it again. What is that, 7? 15.
Yep.
Hit for 11 damage. Or 10 damage, sorry.
What was the first hit?
I don't remember.
6
What's your
damage.
plus?
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're right on the edge. That's enough. You did
That's enough. That's
Yep,
enough.
she dies.
Okay.
So you run up, you punch that one in the face, kill that one, and then you just sort of backflip, Liu Kang, bicycle kick her in the face, something. She's very dead. He hit her twice and killed an old lady. Matt seems to like abusing the elderly.
Such a shame.
Pithur, would you like to stand up?
Yeah. And stabby stab.
Your ribs hurt a little bit from the excessive laughter of the last 7 seconds.
Does a 13 hit?
It does. You hit her with the pointy end.
I keep forgetting what I added that now. For 14?
Yep, you hit her with 14 damage.
Yeah.
She's still standing, but it does not look good. There are many, many things that belong on the inside now spilling on the outside of her.
27 for 15 damage.
So rather than pull back and stab a second time, you kind of just swirl the innards around the head of it and pull out, and you just completely disembowel her. She's very dead.
Magic 6 again.
It's always 6.
Unda.
I'm gonna swing at it with my battle axe.
You're not going to use a range attack? What? You have a battle axe?
I crit failed, but I get 2 attacks. What?
You crit failed on your first melee attack, probably almost literally of the last 6 months.
Sure.
It is now time to punish you. I don't know how yet, but it is time to punish you.
Disadvantage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start at the top. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 5.
Is that me?
You are at 3. Roll me damage.
For the battle axe?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I bet it's you. I don't know where he started.
9.
Jeff, you feel this pain in your stump, probably, because you had turned your shield to block the enemy in front of you as you get bit from your ally, wildly swinging a battle axe in combat. You can't say a word because it's silence.
And he's laughing about it, so...
I'll say you managed to hold on to the axe. It comes back bloody. You definitely hit that witch. It's your turn.
How much damage?
7. No, 9, I think he
It
said.
was 9 total. Is that right? Am I adding the right thing? Yeah, sorry. It's been a while since I played. 12?
You play with Dave like every week.
No, I don't.
You hit. Jesus.
5 damage.
You know there's a lot of blood on your axe for not really doing all that damage, but you're surely doing well. Lucas, one swings at you and misses.
A little bit.
Jeff,
Yeah, I thought you did the...
that swings at you
my
and
strength went
misses.
higher, too.
Sorry, I skipped your turn. Go ahead. The one you've hit for 9 is beside you. The diagonal one to you is the one that Lucas hit for 5, I believe it was.
Right.
Fucking rogue, too.
I'm gonna grapple the one that I hit.
Okay. You just have to beat their AC to grapple, yeah? Or,
No,
it's opposed.
A natural 20.
Can I roll Dex or Strength?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, the modifiers on a half challenge rating. I got an 11.
Okay.
So you have grappled the witch. That changes things a little bit, but I'll say she would have tried to attack to get you off because I don't think she's going to beat you in a contest. So they both swung on both you and Unda and missed. Monk.
What do I got to do to bite one of these bitches?
I mean, there are multiple bodies on the ground.
No, I want to get a live one. Ninja flip.
Grapple.
This one's already engaged fighting. Couldn't I just run up behind and bite it?
Make me attack at disadvantage. Like you don't know how to bite things.
How do I not know how to bite things?
If you were running...
Vampires have to succeed on a grapple to get a bite.
Okay, I'll grapple this bitch right here.
I rolled a
Dex
14.
Is 22.
You have
No,
grappled her.
You have to do athletics.
Okay, 24.
Okay.
Man, and they just keep saying they can't wait for me not to be the asshole running the game. You have a hold of her.
I want to bite her.
Make me a... What have I done before? I think I've done Dex. Roll and add your Dex modifier.
12.
You bite her. You think she screams. You can't really tell because it's silent.
Is it good?
No. It's really not. You just feel more hungry. Like you just... It's like that thing when you drink water when you're dehydrated and your belly just rumbles and you're just like, man, I really want something else.
Well, whatever I've bit into, I'm tearing and chewing.
It just tastes... The more you eat, the hungrier you get. The blood on that axe looks really good, though. I wonder where that blood came from. Pithur!
Is there no damage for that?
Oh, I guess I wouldn't have known.
I have 15 hit points. It's not a big deal.
I wasn't sure. I was just asking.
Yes,
Yeah, I take it. Is she dead now?
No, you did not do. No, you don't do that much damage from a bite.
Hit her.
Okay.
You're not a vampire.
Yep.
You're right. I got big old tusks that I just bit into her with.
So I'd forgotten I'd taken the Mage Slayer feat, so let me read this out and see if it matters, at least from this point forward.
They have 15 hit points, so it really doesn't matter.
I understand, but...
Okay.
Reasons. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's a good one.
I'm not there yet, so...
Nope, you're across the room.
When you damage a creature that's concentrating on a spell, there's no concentrating spells going on right now.
Nope. We're in silence.
You have advantage on saving throws. Alright, I'm gonna hit her.
And they wonder why I told him not to take feats. Can't even remember the
Eat a dick. 19.
Roll with disadvantage.
Nope.
Matt's got a hold of her.
Oh. 19.
Well, all right. You stab her. You manage to worm your way in between the guy biting her and the guy fighting her with an axe.
For 14 damage.
Now she goes limp in your arms, Matt. Unda.
I got another attack.
Can't say anything. Roll disadvantage.
Because I'm grappling this one.
Oh. Awesome. Crit fail.
Roll damage, please.
We're just gonna kill Davun.
Oh, really?
7. Plus
all that other shit.
Let's make that a real number, if you would, please.
16.
That puts him at 8. Or 6.
Huh?
Don't you only have like 22 hit points left?
No. How much?
16. If he drops him, he gets 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Unda, would you like to get in on this party?
I don't want to hit Davun again.
You didn't hit him at first.
I'm gonna hold my action.
For what?
If Davun lets go of the creature, I'll hit it.
I mean, he's probably going to let go of it when he goes, ow, that just hit me. Oh, that just hit me.
He goes.
So
he goes next.
you are now bleeding from what? 4 wounds now. 2 of
Oh
which
wait,
were
no, I can do a different thing. I'll use cure wounds on Davun. How about that?
Can you do that without verbalizing?
No.
It's touch. Is it verbal somatic?
I would assume so. Yes. This is why you thought yourself so clever before. It's almost certainly verbal. Almost nothing in this game is not verbal.
Go ahead and do your thing.
You can voluntarily choose to drop the silence since you cast the spell.
That's true. I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
Hey, I dropped silence.
You now could cast Cure Wounds if you wanted to.
Okay.
How long have we been fighting?
You guys are just really mean to Lucas.
2018, the year of apologetic Matt.
9. You gain 9 hit points. It's the 9 I took away from you.
Good thing that also cured that 16 too.
Hey, I fixed my problem.
Davun, since they're
one's
beating
his.
up on you, I'm not going to make you lose your grapple. Even though 16 damage with the spear probably really hurt.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
When the silence goes down, you hear Davun just railing at this woman about dead children. And did you help them?
Fair enough. There's screams all around because she's been injured before. You've already hit her once. Yeah. The reply that you get in screams between the two of you, so we don't scream to wake up my son, is as you're railing at her about the children, she's screaming, "No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you whatever you want. Just please let me go." Matt.
That's probably after her watching me eat the other one.
Is that your entire action?
I was assuming he was trying to converse with her, so I was assuming he wasn't taking any sort of physical action.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to
You can't get to her.
No, I'm going to say, like, to my compatriots, like,
Stop hitting Davun.
Leave her to the dwarf.
And I'm going to back up, maybe investigate the cauldron.
Yep, it's a cauldron.
Stop hitting that.
What's in it? That kind of a thing.
What did I say? Green, goobly, gurgly.
Something to that effect.
It is, green glowing wisps of steam bubble up from a fat black cauldron. That's what you see.
What's it smell like?
Not good. You do notice that there's no fire underneath it.
Was there fire before?
No.
Do I detect any heat source?
No. You also see that there's a small table behind the cauldron, now that you're back there. And there appears to be a book upon it.
Oh, I'll reach for it, and I'm probably out of 6 seconds.
Let me see your character sheet.
Sick.
I just want to look at the book.
You take 6 points of damage, and you all hear the monk scream as he's over there next to a table. Pithur, what would you like to do?
Are you still grappled?
Yeah,
He's like holding her against the wall, berating her, being bad cop.
I want to be worse cop.
I think stabbing the other guy on the force is worse cop.
Hey,
It's worst
not my
cop.
problem. I will ready an action. When he lets go of her, I want to stab her.
Unda.
Yeah, Unda is just standing there. He just says, "Speak."
Okay. We're back to Davun.
I'm waiting to hear what she has to say.
As you continue probably railing about the children,
Yes.
She replies something to the effect of, that was the hags. That's not us. No, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Please stop. Please stop.
Tell me where the cells are.
She says you've got to go down.
Yes, down which direction?
Matt, that hurt like a son of a bitch when you touched that book. It was like icicles directly into your brain.
Okay. Has it stopped? Like, am I still touching the book, or did I
assume that you grabbed it, felt the pain, and then let go. Would you like to keep holding it?
No.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, I'm just going to back up and wait for a magic user.
Help! Is there a mage in the house? Pithur.
Holding my ready to action.
Okay, you are readying a new action. Unda.
Same as he's just hanging out, waiting for her to talk.
She's talking as fast as she can since we're going in combat rounds.
That's fine.
Anything?
No, I want to hear what she has.
She just points down. Straight.
Okay.
Straight f***ing down.
Okay. I don't know what else to ask her. Do you guys have anything?
I'm going to keep you in initiative order unless you want to do anything, unless you feel like you're out of combat.
Swear to me.
I'm not really sure. People are still threatening to stab things, so I want to make sure I'm going in some sort of order. Matt?
I mean, if something poofs in, I guess I'll ready an action to attack anything that comes in.
Pithur? Making sure you're not changing your mind.
Not changing my mind.
That's the outside of the tower, right?
Yep.
Out a window.
Okay. You can do that. You watch as you see Davun drag this woman out and start holding her out a window.
No, there's no holding. She's going out the window.
No.
Oh. Can everyone else make me will saving throws?
Why? I think it's awesome.
15.
Natural 20, 24.
3.
Matt, you stop touching the book just in time to see Davun hurl this woman out of a window. Man, him doing that makes him look delicious. Do you open the window or are you just hurling her out the window?
No, I'm throwing her through the window.
Just go ahead.
Yes, Matt, would you like to add
If
anything?
you want to make me eat one of my friends, you're going to have to make me do it. I'm not going to make a roleplay conscientious decision to bite one of them.
That's fine.
Okay, just want that understood.
Splat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Hold on.
It's a mess down there.
It's a long way to fall. It's more than 6 seconds to fall.
500 feet and around.
You fall 500 feet in a round?
You wouldn't even do that in real life.
Well, the terminal velocity.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's 10
What
meters
is the
per
fly
second.
speed of an African swallow?
Physics.
I mean, 9.8
Blade
meters
no
per
blade.
second.
Velocity.
Well, I don't know. What?
Sorry.
9.8 meters per second.
Per second is the
There's what,
acceleration.
1
Is
point...
is acceleration.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're not going to reach that for a while.
You're not going to reach that in 6 seconds because we're in combat round.
I have nothing
When
to
you
say
fall
about this
from a great
conversation.
height, you instantly descend up to 500 feet.
Up to.
If
In,
you're
like,
if
a
you're
vacuum.
if you're still falling on your next turn, you descend up to 500 feet at the end of that turn. It's 500 feet per turn.
I'll remember that.
I just read it today in Xanathar's, so that's the only reason I know it.
So you toss her out a window?
3 feet a second? That's not bad.
I mean, it is once you stop, but...
Well, is she wearing loose fitting robes? Because one square yard of fabric decreases the drag on a body by 33%.
No.
I just read that in a Dan Brown book.
Which is like D&D.
Yeah, what with all of its monster slaying and such. So yeah.
I mean, if she's got Featherfall, it's a reaction to cast. So
No.
Okay.
There were a couple. There was one other thing that she was going to do, but she doesn't. She smashes on the ground. I'm assuming you threw her out the window for cinematic value. You didn't take time to like actually physically turn the crank, open the window, throw her out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just... She said, spare me and I'll tell you anything. And then she answered your questions and you murdered her. That seems very cleric from the last game. Not cleric from this game.
Oh, there may be consequences of that. We'll think about it.
Davun's been through a lot. And the kids messed with him.
Don't blame it on PTSD, okay?
Oh, no. It's...
I mean, your character chopped his hand off. The character he intended to save.
That wasn't my character. That was your
Oh, no, you totally put her there.
So, I put her there to get him.
Speaking of which, Bitey McBiterson, would you like to do anything? What's everyone want to do? I assume everyone's just sort of standing in shock as he hurls this woman like roughly 200 feet to her death in the courtyard below.
Yeah, Davun will pray.
I would not be in shock. I would be okay.
Yeah. I mean, I just bit a woman, so I'm probably all right.
As you all look around the room, you also see the book on the table in the back.
Hey guys, don't touch that.
What is the book?
I don't know. It stings.
The book stings.
It stings? Who's Sting?
Greatest wrestler ever.
No.
Greatest musician ever.
That's where you should have gone.
Two different stings.
There's an obnoxious drinking game where you play one team drinks on Roxanne and the other team drinks on Red Light. What do you want to do? I like how this has bothered Jeff in real life. Jeff is over there praying to the cigarette gods. To the god of nicotine.
Is the cauldron still bubbling?
Yeah. Just taste it.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
Why don't you dip some arrows in it?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna just like cut a piece of rope and like just kind of throw it in there and see what it does.
It floats for a minute until it gets weighed down by the liquid and then sinks. It's not like it immediately burns into acid or anything.
That's what I was checking for.
Yeah, I'm not sure which part of this bothers me more. The kid thing or the fact that I just did that with Davun. And I know that I really didn't want to do that, but it seems like exactly what would happen.
That's fair. You can take an inspiration for the moral dilemma.
You've got a loaded gun that's waiting to go off right there.
I mean, to be fair, he's been building up to this. At some point, everybody's got a breaking point.
I know. I'm going to go back in and check the room. I've still got Detect Magic up.
Can you have Detect Magic up with the Create Water?
Yes.
The Create Water is not a concentration spell?
No.
Oh, okay.
Neither was Detect Magic.
Yeah, Detect Magic isn't, and Create Water is an instant thing.
Okay.
Is it still raining?
No.
Okay.
It
Wasn't sure how long that lasted.
rains for the round.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I'm thinking of one of the others that you did that seemed like it lasted
So
a
you
while.
should be able to look at that book and see what the hell it is.
I might get some idea. I don't know.
I mean, you look at it, it has an aura.
What kind?
Jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Yeah. What would that be? I'm never very good on my schools of magic.
I don't know. What is it?
It is conjuration. Is that a skull? Is that a spell? Is that a
It is.
school of magic? I would say it's probably giving off faint whiffs of conjuration.
Okay. Anything else in the room detecting?
The cauldron.
That's it?
And under the cloaks of all the witches.
Under the cloaks of all the witches.
Yes, as if something in their pockets.
Okay, I'll check that.
You see stoppered potions.
Okay. What kind?
Potions of healing.
Cool.
Those are good to have.
So 6 potions of healing.
Standard.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4.
So I guess we could each get one or two.
I think that he ought to just drink some of them right now.
Yeah.
Not a bad
I'm
idea.
going to drink one right now.
Okay.
It was a 4.
That's what they all said.
There's only 6. There were 7 witches.
Yeah, he threw one out a window.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That happened.
You are minus one witch.
Diplomatic immunity. Now that was funny.
That was funny. Leave the Weapon 2 jokes are always funny.
I've been trying to figure out how to make one for like the last 15 minutes. I don't know why, but that was
Lethal Weapon 2 joke?
Yeah.
You know.
You stop yourself before you
I
drink
get
that
weird
one.
things in my head.
Oh, yeah?
That's crazy.
It doesn't look right.
Okay. Shows a different aura.
Yes. You didn't notice it until you unstoppered it.
Okay.
Look, it's expired?
Yes, he checks the label and sees that he should have drank this milk 2 weeks ago. It's something in the book. I don't know how the it plays with anything else.
Okay.
So none of
I'll
these are any
check
good?
them all. Are they...
You're not going well for you. Jesus. There's one other good one.
I'll drink it.
There you go. You can keep that roll if you want. So now there are no potions of healing. There's a 30% chance that, as Chris Perkins says, it has gone bad.
Oh, okay.
What that means, does it actually like show up not as a potion of healing? I don't know about the metaphysics of it.
Like, is there a thing that happens if we drink one of those?
Yeah, you get poisoned. But it's not a poisoned potion.
It's just a poisoned effect.
Correct.
Okay.
So...
Is that something we would notice before?
Does it
Before we
still
drink
heal
it?
you?
I don't think so. I'm going to hazard a guess that it says you've been poisoned.
I mean, I'm a
now.
dwarf. I'm really good with poison.
I guess you can give it a shot.
Yeah, if I reach level 10, poison doesn't affect me. That'd be kind of cool.
It says there's a 30% chance that a potion has, quote, gone bad, end quote, in which case it's actually a potion of poison. So when you
Okay.
detect magic on it, which one is it? Do you detect both? Do you detect either? It's just a weird meta magic thing of saying if it was a potion, because a potion of poison is different from a potion of healing.
Can I take time to study one of those so that I could better identify it?
If
Should we
you would
come
like,
across more?
if you want to take one, yes, you could spend some time studying it.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Is this a good place to hole up and rest?
I mean, I'm
If
still
I was
fine.
going to stop and rest, I wouldn't have drank the potions.
Well, that's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about it.
I actually have more hit points than I do when we started.
I could
so-
use some more. My spell slots are low as well.
I'll look at the book.
You see a book unless you're going to touch it.
Can I poke it with my quarterstaff?
You can knock it off into the water if that's what you want to do.
No, just poke it, just slide it a little bit.
Yeah. There's not like a weird buzzer underneath it that you're grounding electricity to that then is zapping you or anything.
Well, I just like if I touch it again, and
Maybe. You don't know.
so I'm gonna try to get the cover open with my staff.
Make me a dex check.
21.
Sure. Yeah, you can open the cover.
Is there like a title page?
Yes. El Grimoire de Spells. Oh.
Do you think you can get the ward off of it, or you can take the book? Or does it matter?
Yeah, here. And I will flip it with the axe into the cauldron and leave the room.
Who lit the fuse on his tampon? Jesus.
Bloop. It's still floating at the top of the cauldron if anybody wants to get it.
I'm not reaching.
I have no use for magic. I already have 2 magic books that I can't use.
Fair enough.
Put them like. Do you have a vest on? Like put them inside the vest for extra padding.
Okay.
He wears a trench coat and goes, "Oh, you want to buy a magic book?"
Comes out in creepy corners.
So onward and upward.
Yep,
Going up the stairs?
Yeah,
I guess.
that's what we're doing.
Okay.
We just came from down.
Yeah, but we wanted to go down.
We did.
On each other.
Then why are we going up?
Because we got stuck in the elevator that went up.
Right, but we just actively went up a flight.
It's because you said you wanted to go up.
Yeah. I
Okay.
still want to go up.
Let's go up.
Okay, so I can read the description for the next room up.
Sure.
Now that we've taken 2 minutes to establish what direction we're going at.
As you start to climb, you realize in like basically a turn and a half of the stairs, you can really hear the wind and the rain, and you're starting to get that, you're getting closer and closer to an exit door. You're starting to smell like the outside and stuff. And as you actually start to climb up, you can see the night sky, and you can see the rain on top of the stairs. So what this stairwell is clearly accessed directly to the roof, with no door or anything of that nature. This 60-foot diameter tower roof is rimmed with battlements. A slender stone bridge with no railing spans the gap between this tower and the slightly taller tower to the north. To the east, the high tower of Ravenloft thrusts skyward with no apparent opening at this level. Black boiling clouds hurl rain down from above. So if you can kind of picture this in your mind, you're no longer in a tower. You're actually at the top of almost like a what's the word I want to use? Like a turret.
Yeah.
You're in a nice flat spot. There is a bridge, like just a 10-foot wide bridge that is just open to the roof, walking straight across. You're maybe, at this point, you're like 60, 70 feet above where you were when you fought the vampire and met Strahd. So it's about 60, that was basically at roof level. So you're about 60, 70 feet above the main roof of the castle. You've got this narrow bridge across to a significantly larger diameter tower, but right beside you, to your right, to the east, is what you would call the Tower of Ravenloft, because it is the tallest tower.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on like a battlement. There's a significantly larger and taller battlement directly to the north across the bridge, and then to your right is the actual tower. So, if that makes sense.
No, because I thought initially you had said smaller tower, and I'm like, I thought we were on the smallest bit. So.
Yeah, you are on the smallest bit. You're at the top of that illustration. Yeah. So unless you're going across the land bridge or taking a short walk off of a deep pier, you've essentially reached an impasse.
Yeah.
So we're going back down?
Sure.
Yep.
Where would you like to go?
As far down as possible.
You go down 20 feet, and that returns you to the sort of witchy place.
Yeah. I'm assuming we're gonna go down to the elevator, and we're gonna go down to the next level until we hit another door.
Okay. You go down.
Else, right?
You go down another 20 feet, and you are at ostensibly where the painting was. You then go down another 40 feet to a landing, continuing to go down.
There's just a landing. There's no.
No. It's just a spiral staircase, and every so many you're spiraling. 40 feet down from the elevator entrance, you're now at another level.
But there's no doors or anything.
Yeah, no, there are doors. I mean, at every level there's a door.
Okay, that's what we want to know.
Are we hitting every level, or do you want to go straight to the cells?
I don't know where the cells are. We may as well hit the floors.
I assume basement, but I feel like that's where we were going to begin with before the elevator trap hit you, but we don't know.
You want to hit the floors?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's hit the floors.
What's on this floor?
So you are going. So this would be the first door that going down you didn't know. So you want to go in this door? Okay. As you open the door, you see a sort of a 20-foot hallway in front of you. There are little alcoves to the right and left next to this. To the left and right of the door in front of you, about 20 feet away. A door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
I'll go look at the alcoves.
They come to life and kill you.
Is anyone going, Jeff?
Yeah, I would follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Troy said it first. Over or under?
Over.
Okay. So we'll say Matt gets to the alcove slightly faster. So the monk and Davun get to the alcoves first. And what's weird is that you've got these sort of man-shaped things, right? And you're starting to look at it, and it appears to be like suits of armor, but the suits of armor aren't moving. Something's moving on the armor. Lots of things. Lots of really tiny things that as you approach, launch themselves at you. Lots of tiny, chittering, Willard type things.
Rat swarms?
Nope. Swarms of rats come piling
points,
off of each of these. One rat swarm does 12 damage to you, Matt. As fur and biting and so on and so forth. Nope. You suddenly, all of you are just rats compiling out of from inside of this armor, from everywhere else, just squeak, 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 and they all come charging at you. You now are all covered in rats that are biting, nipping, gnawing, chewing, squeaking. I don't necessarily think we need to go in initiative order for this, so we'll just go around the table. Davun, you're covered in rats. What would you like to do?
I will sacred flame the bunch of them.
I need a dex, right?
Yeah.
Roll to 5.
Okay.
So go ahead and deal some damage with Holy Fire.
I'm figuring that out. For 4 damage.
So you Sacred Flame. Several of them fall off, but they're still gnawing, tearing, biting, etc. Troy.
What exactly? I mean, can I attack regularly or?
I mean, swarms are a bit of a pain in the ass. If you attack, the way that they play it is essentially they have resistance. You're trying not to stab yourself or others, so it makes it hard.
Cast Sacred Flame on himself?
Yes, because it's a magic spell. I mean, he's just targeting the swarm.
Okay. So, what do I do? I want to try to hit these things.
Yeah, I mean, and you can roll to hit them with your spear. There are things to hit.
16?
You hit.
For 16?
Resistance cuts it in half, so...
I'm doing it right? No. 18.
Okay, your swarm takes 9 points of damage. You manage to skewer a half a dozen of them and slide them off the end like hot dogs, but they're still just crawling all over you.
Another attack.
Sure.
23.
You hit the swarm of rats.
18.
Another 9 points of damage. There's significantly fewer rats on you at this point. Monk.
How many rats are on me?
A swarm.
Just gonna start punching them.
Attack.
21 for 11 damage.
Okay.
12
You hit.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, 7
No.
for nothing.
So you start brushing them off, snapping necks, throwing them down as you go. There seems to be maybe a third of them gone, but you're still totally covered in rats. Lucas. You have real trouble shooting an arrow at yourself.
I'm using my axe.
Okay. Fire straight up and just kind of lean into it.
21 hit
Yes.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
That's a total of 8.
No. 4 to hit Jeff. They don't do any good. They can't get through your armor. Pithur. 18.
Yep.
They are at half, so they do half as much damage because you've already taken care of half the swarm. They do 5 damage as they find various places to bite you, and sensitive places like the armpit or the nose. Matt. Critted you again? Jesus. 19 damage from the rats. I'm going to start using swarms more often. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And 20 to hit Lucas.
Yep.
For a total of 13 damage, as they tend to burrow in underneath your armor and just bite.
Back down to 62.
Sir?
I'll Sacred Flame it again.
No, you won't.
Doesn't do any good.
Troy?
I'm going to try to hit him.
Okay.
Does 13 hit?
It does. You manage to skewer a few more, and...
For 18.
So it's 3 9s you've done so far? At this point, you've smashed and stabbed and bashed, and now the few that are still on you are realizing it's a bad place to be, and they've f***ed off.
Okay.
The swarms, after you deal enough damage, the swarms disperse. So you no longer have a swarm upon you.
Everybody else has a swarm?
Yes. Would you like to try and stab someone else? I like how he used random roll to decide who was going to stab.
Does a 12 hit?
It does.
I'm hitting the swarm on Matt.
It's a good call. It seems to be best swarm.
15.
Okay, so we're adding that to what Matt has already done. Okay, I got it. Monk.
Hitting my swarm.
That hit from him really helped disperse a lot of them.
Great. Is there still some on me?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. 22
You hit.
for 7 damage.
There's still a few more left.
13.
Yep.
6.
Yeah. And with that, your strike. You snap a couple necks, and now they're kind of running away from you.
I got one more hit, so who's closest to me?
We'll say Lucas. Why not?
24 for max 11 damage.
Okay, so another added to yours, which yours was a miss the last time. So that's the first time your swarm has been hit.
No, I hit once and missed once.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it's your turn. Lucas, the swarm is upon you. Yes, you hit.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
So
Their
those
AC's
numbers
like,
are really tiny.
AC's like 9.
7.
Okay.
Still?
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that a crit 1?
Yep. I think. It's a really tiny number. Yeah.
Over or under, Lucas?
Over.
Roll me some damage.
Max.
Just how much?
10 total.
You deal yourself 10 damage as you bite into your own thigh while swinging at some of the rats.
Makes sense.
Really bad at using an axe.
That's
Well,
why this is when you wonder why I don't do
I
this.
imagine he's taking the axe and like trying to knock them away this way, and he just kind of is like, I got him now, and just thunk right into his own thigh.
Oh, did you just flinch? I wasn't gonna.
I thought you were swinging at me. I got really confused. It's like, what the
14 doesn't hit you, right, Jeff?
No, it does not.
And a 4 does not hit Lucas.
No.
Jeff, you have about half a swarm. Lucas still has more than half a swarm.
I'll Sacred Flame it again.
19 and a 20. Troy!
I will go after the rats on Davin. That does a 20 hit
It does.
for 14.
Oh, there's 7. Okay. Yep, they're almost all gone.
Crit 20.
I think they'll be gone this time.
Well, let's just roll the dice and see.
I just like to see the big numbers.
That's not very big numbers though. 5, so 16.
So you've done... Yeah, there's still like 3 rats left.
Son of a bitch.
Monk.
On him, I mean. Sorry.
Yep, you hit him.
6 damage.
Okay.
Still gotten.
Mm-hmm.
12
Yep.
for 9 damage.
They're probably both at the same level. They both have like 3 or 4 hit points left of Swarm.
Okay. Hits for whatever that is. It's enough.
It is.
8 damage.
No more rats upon you. What would you like to do, Unda?
Save him.
Yeah, I already hit him with the axe once.
Oh, right.
You should most definitely draw your arrow and fire at him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Straight up William Tell.
Or don't be afraid of the small chance that you're going to roll a 1.
I mean, you've already
It's happened
this
twice.
game, so it's not going to happen again.
Man, I really wish he was rolling as you said it was not going to happen again, because it would have absolutely happened again.
You want me to try to hit your swarm?
You do you, man.
Feeling lucky?
Do you?
That's a hit.
For the rats, not against Jeffrey.
It's for 7.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah, I did something
you
right.
defeated the rats.
60 XP.
Everyone,
Sentence.
roll me perception check.
Well, I got a 4.
21.
Net 20.
24.
Well, everybody except for the monk, you hear the sound of breaking glass.
Which direction?
That's what I'm doing.
You assume from the next room, like it's close. And there's no glass in this room. You know, you got that sense of a
This
smash
is
behind the door.
this is an etched metal door.
Yes.
Okay, what's etched on it?
Picture the dicks.
Is engraved with images of a human king in armor astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains, and shooting stars in the background.
So it's a picture of a dick.
Tiny figures of people and wolves frame the image.
You were right. I'll knock an arrow and ready to shoot whatever the hell's in there if it starts to attack.
I'm gonna open the door.
Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills the room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of this cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south is draped with heavy chains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs. The billowing drapes draw your eye to the window, which has been broken outward. Scattered about the floor are chunks of moldy cake, as if something burst out of it.
Well, that's fun. There's a face hugger in here somewhere. So we can... I guess we just presume that the broken window is what we just heard.
And I should point out that this is probably roughly... It depends. How strong is Davin?
Mechanically?
Yes.
Davin's strong like bull.
14.
I don't know if she would have quite cleared the parapet. At this level, there's an actual walk around, sort of walk. I think parapet's the right terminology for a little, like, almost like a guard walk around the outside of this particular level. Sort of like,
Palisade.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. So there is a palisade.
Architecture.
She probably clipped her face. She probably didn't land on this. She made it all the way to the courtyard, but she probably clipped her face on this on the way down, because I don't think you're quite strong enough to throw her 10 feet out as she dropped.
No, probably
60
not.
or 70 feet.
Not one-handed.
But this glass is most definitely broken outward. Perception checks?
10.
14.
7. Jesus.
16?
Davun sees it first, although Unda and Pithur see it shortly thereafter. There's something small sitting... obviously the rain's coming in, right? There's something very, very small, but a defined shape laying next to the window getting wet. It's about 2 or 3 inches long, maybe an inch and a half wide at most. It's got a defined shape, but it's a little hard to see from. You're kind of across the room from it, but you do see it there, laying amongst the glass.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
It explodes.
No, it's a wooden toy figurine of a groom.
Okay. Does it look like the glass was just broken?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll look around the room. Is there anything else in here?
There was, what did I say?
No, I mean something moving.
Nope, just the billowing of the curtains blowing in from the wind.
No other doors in here?
There's a door on the opposite side, but it is closed. My bad, there are actually 2 doors. There's a door across, like I said, you're in a giant dining room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this table is basically running left to right. So the head of the table is actually at the window that's broken out. So across the table is a door, and then opposite the window, there's a door leading further into the castle. That makes sense. So there's a door across on the other side of the table from you, and there's a door.
I will perceive the door furthest away, so I guess across the table. 24.
It's soft, but it splashing? Like almost something, not quite like a fish necessarily, maybe a small fish, but there's a little sort of pattering, like fingers or something on the surface of the water. Kind of not like a great big, but kind of a little pitter patter of water.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you hear.
Okay. Unda gets Pithur's attention and kind of nudges his head at the door and draws an arrow and steps back as if to indicate for the tank to open the door.
As you look at this, Davun, the figurine starts to look fairly familiar.
Familiar how?
I mean, again, it's a crude wooden toy, but you can't quite tell because it's sort of laying in the rain. But at least in profile, it looks like a face that you recognize.
Like Strahd?
Roll me history.
19.
Sort of, but it's not Strahd.
Brother.
Yeah, Sergei. Family resemblance?
Yes.
Okay.
Were they set to be married?
Yeah.
They did get married, didn't they?
I think it was the night before they were supposed to be married that Strahd killed Sergei. Something like that.
Are you leaving the figurine in the glass in the rain?
No. I'll take the figurine back over to the cake. What's the woman look like?
Hard to say. Veiled.
Okay.
As you pick up the figurine and start walking back towards the cake, you all hear an earth-shattering wail from somewhere out in the night. Some sort of beast or something begins to howl, and it makes you shiver to your core hearing it.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.